Hello everybody, and welcome to my first video, both on my channel and on TWS Season 6, the Way of the Water season. I am having a blast on here so far and for the past few seasons, and I'm excited to bring you all on the journey with me. Now, I know that this is not a normal looking start, so let me bring you back to the beginning, when I first joined the server. So here we are in the new season. Well, first season you're seeing, sixth season for us. So I have big plans for the season, which I'll get into a little bit later. But for now, let's just get things started. I'm going to assume that these are community plants, and take one, replant, then I am off. So I guess I should talk about this season for a little bit. So we've talked to ourselves among the group, and we have decided that this season the main shopping area is going to be right here in the middle of ocean, as far as the eye can see. And we're going to have a little competition at the beginning of the season to see who can build the nicest shop. Whoever builds the nicest shop gets a little prize, you know, nothing major, but it's a little something. And money and fun stuff. So I'm really excited for this season, excited to see what goes on. But with us being out in the middle of the ocean, I can't really make a boat to go anywhere. So I'm going to run around, swim around for a little bit, and I'll see you guys again whenever I find somewhere to call home. Oh god, drowns. There's so many. Oh shoot. Just gonna help out with the bed so I don't have to rely on everyone else to sleep. Come here, sheep. So I guess I should describe our predicament a little bit better. So like I brought up earlier, this whole season is water based. Spawns in water, our shopping district's gonna be on water. So it's mostly all going to be water based. But my plan is not water based. So our main spawn is around water. For anyone that's here before, if you're a new person, you spawn in out somewhere else. We are playing on Bedrock. And besides like a few resource packs I have here and there, I don't really have any. So my plan for the season is to go small. The past 3 seasons I've been on here, I've tried to go big and it hasn't gone good because I've always ended up missing my mark and something happens and I can't do anything about it. So this season, my goal is small. If I go small, then that gives me time to fix everything. But yeah, if I go small, then that stops me from, well, going big and creating a project that has too much on my plate to where I can't do anything else, and then I get burnt out and then I don't play. But if I go small, then it could still look cool and I can put more time into it and not feel horrible about it. And what do I mean by small? I mean, instead of building, I think like last season I built a giant castle on top of the hill. Got halfway done and then life took a turn and I couldn't finish it. So this season I'm going to build a little town. It's going to be a nice little modern town on the outside. But then on the inside it's going to be more futuristic. Buildings are going to start getting more cyberpunky, a little bit more detailed. And the more you go in, then it becomes like the center for Half-Life Aylex, where it's the giant tower in the middle. That is where all my main techie stuff's gonna be, because I'm not good at redstone, but I enjoy doing it. So all my main techie stuff's gonna be in there, and all the little houses I'm gonna have around. On the modern side, it might be out of range for villagers to be there. And in the more you go in, the more I'm gonna start hiding stuff. Like there's gonna be a farm here, a farm there, and as long as I make sure they have an on and off switch, I think it'll be pretty cool. Okay, so I think I got everything I can from here. I got a little bit of coal, a little bit of copper, just a few stuff here and there. So I'm going to explore a little bit and see if I can find a semi-flat area for me to call home, at least for a little bit. It might be flat area, it might be cave, I don't know. So, new season, I keep on forgetting that this is my first video on my channel, so I would like to talk about it a tad. At least a little bit about myself. So, I am, as you can tell by my banner and channel name, I am MC Hollow ED. I mostly go by Hollow, and I'm getting my in-game name changed, but I might be called Chicken here every now and then. At least for a little bit until I can get it fixed. So that's my name, and I mostly play on Bedrock and Java, every now and then a little bit modded. I don't know if I'll record anything modded, because it is taking a little bit for my PC just to run the game. Not crazy amount, but just like a tad. I like doing community stuff. I like playing part in the community if there's like a competition or anything, like the shopping contest, which I'm going to take part in. I like doing stuff like that. I love pranking. I don't mind getting pranked, because if you prank, you can get pranked back. I am not the best builder. I'm not the best redstoner, but I'm doing this because I like it. I have fun. This has been something that I've been wanting to do for a little while, especially because I'm going to a school for recording and editing and all that stuff. So I would like to apply what I'm learning to what I'm doing now. Now, I might not just stay hardcore Minecraft. I might go to some other games I like here and there, like Terraria is one of them. I might go over there every now and then. But I'm not going to... If I do, I'm always going to come back to Minecraft, because this is something that I've loved to do, and I've been doing it for a very long time. And it's just my little comfort zone. So I've done a little bit of scouting, and I think I really like this place. It's a birch forest, which I'm partial on birch. I don't hate it, I don't like it. It's just a mutual relationship I use here and there. It's right next to the ocean. It's a really big area, pretty flat. And I think this is an option for me to stay. Ooh, what's that? I've done scouting that way, I haven't done any scouting this way. Ooh. I really like that. Oh, I forgot. I need to make a bed real quick. I'm gonna check out that mountain. That mountain looks really, really nice. I need a big area, because my base plan needs to stretch out at least 200 blocks for the outskirts to be between 100 and 200, and the inner to be from there to center. So I really need a big area. Whoa. On the Discord, I think someone said that is their base area, so I don't know if I'm going to go over there. I might look, see if anyone's over there. But this is a really nice place. Ooh, I'm in love with it. We got this nice little mountain. Again, I want to stay away from this area, but it's a nice little pretty hill. That I'm gonna try and avoid, but that I'm down to see. So let me go check that out. Okay, so I've gotten a little bit closer. I don't actually know if anyone lives over here. There's been talk going on around the Discord for the server that someone's living in a jungle, or at least marked out a jungle, but I don't see any markings. I really like this. I really like the jungle because of how green the grass is, about it being a mushroom island. And once you clear out all the trees, you actually have a pretty semi-flat area. So I'm definitely going to mark this down. I've marked down the rough center base locations, and while I'm waiting for that, waiting for the people to respawn, I'm going to explore a little bit more, see if I can find anywhere else. That over there seems pretty flat. I think it might also be acacia, or not acacia, headlands? Right? Savanna biome, that's what the name is. So I think that one might be Savanna biome, and I don't know if I want to stay there because everything's like orange and dead. But if it's flat, I'm mark it down. I want to have at least 3 base locations that are not too far away, but are not too close, because we have to at least be 300 blocks away from spawn, which is pretty easy when I get close to PlayStation. But if this is a nice area, wait, I think that's a village. Let's see if they have anything good. Hoping they do. It would be really nice to get some good stuff off the bat. Food would be nice. A little bit of iron from the golem. Oh yeah, I forgot you get bones from killing fish in Bedrock. I'm going to see here. I forgot the trick to taming cats. It's been a while. Usually I have someone else tame them and I just take them from them. Hey, chilly cat. And I'm also about to get some iron. Nice, I can finally. Ooh, 5. I'm gonna go pickaxe and axe. I know that pickaxe or an axe does not do the same thing in Java and Bedrock. Oh, I might have to go pickaxe. But I like to go axe because it saves up inventory space, only needing 1 instead of 2. Especially early on, you don't really have a lot of chance to axe or sword, to where either one of them becomes a problem. What is that? Man, I feel like savannas have the craziest mountain generation. Look at that! I think I saw something over here that I want to check out. Is that another jungle? No, that's normal oak trees. That might just be a normal plain or oak biome. Plains, right? Forest. Oak forest, I think it was. Make sure my cat's falling. Yeah. I'm gonna go check that out. Okay, so that I think is still jungle. Or I know that's jungle. That looks like it's also jungle. And further that way it is. I don't want to blend on too many biomes. I want to try and stay in one altogether. This one. Okay. Do cats not teleport to you? Where did my cat go? I guess gone now. Yeah, I might loop back over there here in a second. I want to explore that over there real quick. That is really cool. The mountain slope. That was one of the main reasons my base last season took so long, was I was trying to recreate a slope like that one. Or my castle that was up on top of the hill. After about halfway through, I realized I suck at terraforming, making it look natural. So I kind of sort of just decided that I was either gonna pay for it or just not do it. So I think for the rest of the season I had a wireframe of what my mountain would look like if I actually did it. I'm gonna keep on bringing it up last season a lot because that was the last season we were on, and I know that you guys did not see it, but it's just nice to call back to it. It looks like it bleeds into another jungle biome. I have not gotten any message back from the community, so I think that it is up for grabs. So I might go back over there. yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back over there. Because I also have more easy access to the shopping district from over there. Because until I get another portal and another runway setup tunnel, which we usually have someone dedicated to it, I'll talk about here in a second. Until that happens, Nether's gonna be scary and dangerous, and I don't want to go there because I want to try and not die. Because I've done good at so far. I haven't died yet. But I'm going to make my way back over to the jungle. I have the coordinates on my second device, and I'll cut back whenever I'm there. So I finally found the jungle again. So I'm going to explore a little bit, you know, chop down some trees, get a little house set up, a little base of operations, figure out what my center is going to be, and then mark out where my overall base is going to be, and then go from there. Right here. Got this little area figured out for me, at least for now, until I can get an actual home. And mark out my little base spot. But once I can do that, I will mark out the square of my base plans and go from there. So the general consensus is that you use cobblestone to mark out your base and where you're gonna be basing at. So this is gonna take a long while, because if my math is correct, it should take about 1600 blocks, which is exactly 25 stacks of blocks is what it's going to take. So yeah, I'm going to make a little tunnel down to some cobblestone layer where I can get a good amount of loot and gear and iron and stuff like that. So I've got it a level I want. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a few more iron pickaxes, and my goal is to fill up one chest of cobblestone, because that's the amount I need to create my perimeter. And which is a lot. You know, a whole chest is not cheap, not easy to get, but it will pay off in the long run. So yeah, I'm going to time-lapse me mining. So yeah, see you guys in time-lapse. So during this time-lapse, I'm going to take this opportunity to explain the server in a little bit more detail. The server started as a result of the 5 admins, Al or Albert, Cat, Clutch, Oyster, and Grove, over their frustrating search for a realm to play and run into ones that were unenjoyable, unmaintained, or overly strict, and the constant interference by other players. They also decided that in order to keep the stability and fairness in the server, they will vote before any actions will be carried out. This formula led to a fun, lasting, and ever-growing server for any and all to join that's been going on since 2018. Once the server was created, the admins along with Mikey, Generic, Elite, and Adequate all formed the council. The council has the power to vote a direction of the season before its release, like how this season is called the Way of the Water, and community builds to keep the server alive and fresh. If you want to play on the season after it has ended, then there will be a world download in the description of my last video of the season, as well as a link to the website in any of my videos description so you can learn more about us, learn how to join, and get any of the past world downloads. I will also be posting the links to Adequate's, MummyBear's, and Al's channels in the description. And with all that out of the way, let's get back into the video. So after all that, now we're in the present day. So after all that time lapse and after all the preparations you guys saw from me playing through, I got about this much stuff and the iron that's down here. And I got a good amount of cobblestone. Not exactly an amount I needed, just like a few blocks less, but that's easy. And I'll work on the perimeter in between episodes. And I also was able to make this. Of course, this is not my house and it's not completely done. And this is not what the building palette is going to be like for the rest of the season. But this is just something for me to get all my ideas out of my head and throw them out into the world. So I can just come by later and change some few blocks out but still have what I want. So it might not be conventional, but it's the way that works for me, and I'm super excited for it. But of course, after all that, I will have to call it today for this episode. I had fun. You guys saw me go through my journey to get to where I am right now, and I am looking forward to the future episodes on the TWS Season 6 server. So, I'm going to talk to you all later, and for now, goodbye.